What's going on, people? I'm Big JJ.
JJ here.
Man.
What's he coming
This
in?
is Truth Tellers.
Cuz we in here.
Don't choose it all.
Seven!
We got a guest in here, man. We got D'Angelo in this bitch with us, man. We got Marvin here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they say,
Background noise, though.
Get out.
Change our fucking name.
get the fuck out, bro.
I should have played a song copyright.
I don't know if y'all heard us. Like I said, this is Truth Tellers. We back to another week. We got a visitor. We got a guest today.
D'Angelo, we got our guest.
What up?
Thanks
for the invite. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
No
it.
problem,
Appreciate
man. No
You said
problem.
all guests.
All guests, man. We want
All
to
life
in
matter.
here.
D'Angelo, right?
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
us what you do for a living, bro.
So basically, like on the side of like trying to get a job, because of COVID and all that, I do digital marketing. You know what I mean? So I basically help people like other businesses build their artists. Basically like just an aspect of like helping people build just their name to get out there on social media. You know what I mean? Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Website, you know what I mean? Showcasing their own music, clothing and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So
We definitely need the services.
Yeah, Carla.
so, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of range of things. Just depends on like what you're trying to do, you know what I mean? Like what's the focus of your business, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What's up, man? It's good to know y'all. Now y'all know, man. If y'all need some help, hit my boy up, cuz.
What y'all got with that cash?
Yeah, my boy up. Go ahead, JJ. You say what? What's the topic, JJ?
What's the topic?
Say
Shit.
America is back open.
America's back open, y'all.
Is it really?
Well, at least Illinois. Illinois, I seen if Illinois open, everything
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? June 26th. As far as I don't know where y'all from. I don't know where y'all from or where you reside or whatnot, but like Illinois opened back up, so dine-in, restaurants.
Some of them,
You
yeah.
couldn't even do all that shit before. You know what I mean?
We didn't care.
Anytime you had to walk it, and your ass was getting
Speaking
kicked the fuck out.
Speaking of Illinois, did you see the stupid ass law that's gonna get passed July 1st?
What's this stupid ass law?
Chicago goes up minimum wage to $14. The rest of Illinois is $10.
That's crazy.
Tell me this makes sense.
What's that? Cook County? No, it's got to be.
Just say Chicago. That's all it say. It says the gay history must be taught by the 8th grade in all schools.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like
LB, what is it? LB, whatever the fuck that shit is.
I don't
Yeah.
LB shit, the alphabet shit.
Yeah. Like
Whatever.
just to kind of show you the
That
different,
shit
like,
needs to be taught by 8th grade. Why?
No. I mean,
Why?
it's just,
Good. They want to know what you is, what you ain't.
Fuck that. Why are you?
But
Why are you
can't-
teaching kids
Why can't
that,
they get
bro?
out of high school?
That's what I'm
to
saying.
learn
These
that?
are
You know what I mean?
kids.
Cause way soon.
That shit's sick.
I feel like listen though. I feel like miseducation is probably the biggest issue when it comes to like toxic topics like that. You know what I'm saying? Even like what's going on now with Black Lives Matter and people understanding what it really is to be a black man out here and how the struggle is real. Like just the miseducation of that across America is huge, and so that's why even though I may not agree with it, that gay teaching it's gay class now. You know what I'm saying?
What is there to teach?
Hold on.
What history is there for these kids
So-
to learn? Is what I want to understand.
They gonna-
What are you gonna teach these kids?
I mean, there's history
What?
within their culture.
What?
The fuck? Nigga,
Do
there's
this.
okay. No homo. Because I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? When it's seeing that bitch. But you know what I'm saying? Like, like education, like documentaries and stuff like that, or, TV series about,
Gays?
yes.
But what? What about that?
I mean,
It teaches the history of that.
it
It's just
could be-
like
it
it's
could
just like a
be
TV
a
series
sense-
about anything.
So
It
what
could be
is
part
the-
of the
what's
history.
behind
It doesn't have
What
to
is
be
there
there.
to
It's a certain culture.
Yeah.
So
It's a
who the
certain
first gay
culture.
person?
What I'm saying
the first gay
what
person.
I'm
Is that
saying,
real?
what I'm saying is, what is the purpose?
Oh no, it is real.
The purpose is to
I mean,
educate.
I don't think that young though. I don't think that young. Maybe 8th
By
grade.
8th grade, bro, you're 13.
Like you're just figuring
They trying to-
yourself out. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
just trying to create.
It's okay to be gay. You're 13. No, it's not. No,
you going through puberty.
It's
you know what I
not,
mean?
bro.
You just
It's
learning.
not.
Like
It's not.
I can't speak. Maybe we need a gay person on the podcast
No.
to talk about
Man, yeah. Somebody from the LMNOP community, let us know what y'all.
LMNOP. We finna get 4 minutes in.
That's his
4
ass.
minutes in.
Go get his ass.
Real
That is
quick.
dude ass right
And
here.
your ass little as fuck, nigga.
That is this nigga.
What they call
I just feel like, man, I feel like that's some shit y'all shouldn't be teaching kids. Like, let motherfuckers grow up and
Like they keep saying
think if
There's
they wanna do that.
There's 8-year-old boys in school that don't know what the fuck
Like
is going
let them
on
get
with
to like ECC
But I mean,
or
that's fine.
something.
It's cool to not know what's going on. It's not okay to tell a kid you might be gay. You could be gay. You might like what the fuck?
Ain't nobody telling
And then, like,
the
and then
kid.
you have to think about
That's
this.
like
They
this.
have to
Hold on,
test
hold on.
them. They have to put them through analyzing things. They have to like put them through testing stuff. They have to grade them based on the answers they put on a history that some parents in some cultures might not be able to have acceptable for kids.
True.
And so them going to school, they're gonna be like, dude, like this isn't what my dad's teaching me. This isn't what my mom's teaching me.
And they're
I'm
telling them it's
forced to
okay.
learn this.
That's what I'm saying. They tell
You know
them
what
this
I
is
mean?
okay.
And
Like,
so if they
no.
don't agree with it, they have to because now this has now become part of your A, B's, and C's.
Okay, so how about this? What about American history that's taught in schools, and you have multiple immigrants that live in America, right?
Okay.
So it's a lot of history that's taught that's not necessarily their history, or the history books say what they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What do they say? History's told by the victors.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It may
like,
not be our history, but it's still taught.
Hey, exactly.
But
And
that
could be-
could be that history that we're learning that's not necessarily ours or theirs. It's still shit that we need to know. What do we need to know about gays?
How do you have a gay test?
Like, what do you need? What could you
about it.
possibly learn from
There ain't no
class?
straight
Like,
answer.
Nigga, you need to ask the state representative all these damn questions because I don't know.
Like, what
I'm
if
just
they're-
saying there's
what
a
if
side
they're-
to it. I'm trying to be objective. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I know these niggas.
Like what? Okay, let's say. What about this? Like, okay, if there's gonna be kids and people who feel that this is where the route of their life, then why not have a separate community for that and a separate like set of curriculum?
Yeah, I like
So
that.
instead of it being like
Isolate
where
these
you
motherfuckers.
force everybody
That's
to go to
basically
the
what he
same
just
thing.
said.
Like,
Isolate-
basically, no,
isolate
but what I'm saying is like if you feel comfortable being in this area and this is what you choose for yourself, then you should be open to going to this route compared to
Right.
having to go like in that. And that
I mean,
should be-
unfortunately, how I mean, if you want to use that as a fucking argument, I can tell you this: if you choose to send your children to public school, you agree on what the public chooses for you to
I
teach.
agree. Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So if you
That's
don't
why
want
I'm
them to
saying
know
put the
that.
power in the kids' hands. That's why you test the kids. You ask them
I
what
got a
they
good
want.
question.
You know what I mean? That's why if you're gonna introduce
But the kids only the kids now. You know what I'm saying?
But exactly. So that's why it's like that's why it's too soon.
I
Either
got a
way.
question though.
You know what I mean? They gotta be able to make the
It's
choice
too,
for
y'all,
themselves.
it's too soon, so we put them in that predicament.
Can
to
I
be
ask
able
my
to
question?
choose.
Damn.
Go,
Man,
damn.
man got a gay question. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Why
guys.
do you fail the gay class? Can you be gay? And you fail the class? You gotta take the test for this gay shit. So is there a straight answer for this shit or not? 'Cause everything's gay, bro.
Like would that qualify you?
If you failed, then that means
You
you're
finna
not
flip
gay.
your damn chair over, bro. If you get an F, you definitely gay. Like, no, that's not.
That's
Moving
one
on.
of your ACT.
What's that? Moving on.
Moving on.
You gotta think about that shit though. You take the test every
Oh man,
subject.
that's too funny, man.
True.
So you gonna have some gay ass questions.
In the fridge.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it's for like people who have to go through forcing them to go through something they don't want to do it?
That's what I'm saying.
So if they don't even try hard enough and they're not failing this, now the teachers are gonna look at them differently too. And I've had a lot of experience with teachers discriminated against me, tried to force me to not pass their class, tried to get me to get kicked out because they just
What
didn't
school
like
you go to?
I went to South Elgin for my junior year and senior year, but I went to Hoffman Estates my sophomore
Tell
year.
me Hoffman was better than South Hill.
Hell yeah! Well, it's
Okay.
it's in a district that actually can afford things. That's why. You know what I mean?
Okay, we
Oh, you did? Yeah,
we were
yeah.
lucky enough. Hoffman. Did you go to
Can you
Hoffman?
pour it for me, please?
Did you go to Hoffman?
said
Okay, he went to Hoffman.
Same.
All right, so we all went to Hoffman. Look
Yeah.
where we at. Actually, I want to give a little shout out to District 211.
Fuck
Fuck
them.
them.
For real.
Fuck
Hey,
them.
look,
He
them
the dick,
sports
she
was
raised
decent.
like
I like
that.
it. I ain't never had to pay.
I was in gymnastics.
Hey, easy,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yo, we out here. Look, this nigga drinking wine.
I'm classy
Yeah,
nigga, man.
Hey.
Not a classy nigga.
How do you get expelled if you get beat up?
How do you get expelled if you get beat up?
How do you get expelled if you get beat up?
Would I like ice water? Would you like some ice water?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
He's so nice. He said some yes, please. Anyway, he said, how do you get expelled if you get beat up? Did you get beat up?
I didn't get beat up, and that was 2 years later. I got expelled.
Oh, so he's talking about you.
Niggas just talking
That's
shit.
a bar.
I didn't get beat up. That was him that got his ass.
So you got dubbed by somebody and then dubbed out the
That
school?
was this nigga.
Yeah, someone fighting.
Him and one of the other guys got their ass through under the table.
I don't know his name, but I wouldn't know
A
name.
couple of guys got through under the
He said, I ain't
table.
gonna say no
I
name.
got arrested, so Motherfuckers arrested me in the middle of the fight. I'm dude. Y'all finna get my ass beat, bro. I'm in handcuffs in the middle of a brawl, bro. I'm dude.
My whole hand was
I'm
shot.
like, bro, what the fuck?
They shot in my hand. Would you fight? No.
Oh God, that.
My hand, bro.
If you had to choose replacing one subject and then replacing it with something, what would you take out and then what would you put in?
I wouldn't
What would
replace
you put
nothing.
back in?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Don't say, dude. Okay. The goofy ass nigga award today go to your ass. Talk about math.
Man.
Your ass would be stupid as hell.
Right, you ain't even.
No math.
No man, you good.
How much this cost? Wait, hold on.
Ain't no math, ain't no price.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, sir. Here go your 10 back. Those people are nice.
Hey, some people don't tell you.
I know.
But some people just
I
like
know, they just look. Yeah, okay,
Get your
yeah.
ass poked.
You ever wait? One time, I don't know if it was in a drive-thru or something, but like I don't know what it cost. It cost me like $15 or something to get a meal. You know what I mean? Huh?
You was hungry that day.
I was hungry. It depends on where you go, so fuck you. And, you know, shit expensive. Live in the suburbs.
Oh God.
Talking about.
You just wanted to eat, man.
Like, right, just wanted shit. You start ordering shit, you see shit on the menu, you like, yeah, let me get this. Let me get that.
I'm gonna try that
Let me
shit.
add this.
Said, make that shit large.
Let me get a large fry.
Oh God.
You got cheese sauce? Yeah, let me get some.
And cheese.
Like,
You
anyway.
got a shake.
Right, oh, you got a shake. Oh, you got malt. That's how
What's wrong with that?
But anyway, somebody the meal cost like $15, and I gave them like 20. They ended up giving me $15 and change.
I had that happen.
I'm like, okay.
I had that happen.
Alright.
I looked at the receipt. I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
I ain't even looking at the receipt. I'm looking at them like,
cool.
Are you sure? Like,
Thank y'all. Have a good day.
no, I grabbed it.
Yeah,
Like, you know how
yeah.
you like be like this, like you in the car busy and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I grabbed it. I'm like, there's a lot of bills.
Right.
I look back at them. They said,
Have a
I'm
nice
like,
day.
alright,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Oh
gone.
God.
Yeah, no, for real.
Wow,
It's still going.
wow,
This dude's a fucking ass.
I
damn.
ain't even do
Can
nothing.
you do
That's
that?
petty.
Can you do
What
that,
am I
please?
doing?
The top one right next to you. The closest one to you. The closest one to you. Yep. I said closest to you. Oh, did it stop? Oh, no, it went.
Oh, okay.
Is this stuff?
No, it kept going.
Okay.
I said closest
I
to
was
you.
like-
We might as well go ahead and say bye to YouTube.
So, okay,
Nah,
so he
man.
said math, right? So then, what other subject would you
I
guys
wouldn't
choose?
take
I
nothing.
wouldn't take nothing out.
Nothing.
Would you add anything?
No. I would take out.
We didn't go to class, so how would you know?
I was just asleep. I went.
No.
I was just asleep.
I'd add like business
That Miss
classes.
Brown, man, I ain't
I
doing
think the curriculum at this point, where we are in like 2020, especially like when we was in high school 10 years ago, even then you have selections. You know what I'm saying? Shut your thing.
Yeah.
We was in high school 3 years ago.
He said 10 years ago.
I was in high school 10 years
We
ago.
was too, shit. 10 years
Years
ago.
ago, 17.
3 years ago, you was in high school, right?
I graduated this nigga.
You graduated with him?
Yeah.
Did you graduate in his sweatshirt? No, I'm saying
that
the
was the
curriculum's so vast. There's so many selections and shit. I don't think I'd take anything out. I mean, if you set it in front of me, of course I can like make a suggestion of things
Like,
that
you know,
want to be
I'll do
added.
this, I'll do that,
Or things that could be added for sure.
Yeah.
I would take out certain parts of
Like what? Something you don't like?
No, like shit that we really don't use. Like certain shit we don't use. We don't use
Like, I
fucking
remember last time
English classes and
E
literature.
was
We don't
MC
use that
squared or
shit.
something.
Nigga, you gotta know how to compose
I mean,
like
I
a
understand
sentence, my
that.
nigga.
I understand that, but
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to read. Everybody's supposed to read.
you're not supposed to. do
Shit,
it.
people still can't read.
You know somebody in this room that can't read?
I know about
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. In the group chat earlier today, he said
Oh,
he
yes,
can't read.
yeah, he did.
Wait, first of all, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense to me because I'm gonna say this because like
For real?
we have a group chat. We
He
have a
said- Bro, he said go read the group chat. I'm like,
This nigga, I told him.
I can't read.
We asked him what time we was coming here. I said about 8 o'clock. This nigga gonna text me again to my what time we coming. I said, dude, you're in the group chat. Go read the message, bro.
But he
Bro, that shit long as hell. I'm not reading that
he
shit.
said he can't read though. So like
Yeah.
let me make this like I'm kind of like most of the chat. It's just me and JJ, so I might as well just text JJ because he don't reply. So he probably just looking at these messages coming in like,
Right.
well, he just see his name pop up and he be like, oh shit, like, let me.
You probably see one time he's like, oh, okay, they are talking to me. That man funny.
He was
That's
talking.
how I be,
Y'all
bro.
was eating.
That man funny as hell.
Mike Tyson got money. You can't read.
Can't read.
Really?
He learning.
Oh, man.
He couldn't read like 6 years ago. But
Floyd
like,
Mayweather can't read.
Yeah, that nigga
Or
probably
talk.
can't read. That nigga.
Or talk. Dude, that's retarded as hell. Dude, that's slow as fuck.
You gotta.
I can say that.
Like, how
Take that shit down.
Dude, that's slow, bro.
You gonna beat
How does
your
he write a
ass.
check? How does he write a check?
He don't.
He pays somebody
He
to do
don't. That's it.
that. He just pays somebody to do that for him.
That nigga
Okay.
say,
Remember 50 Cent for him?
I would
like 10
add,
million
I would
before?
add probably like 2 classes. I would add 2 classes. Be financial classes. Help
Okay.
people understand
Money
like
management.
why credit is so important.
Shit.
Why not being in debt is so important.
Shit.
And if you're gonna be in debt, at least be in the right debt, because you can. Debt's good too. If it's like if you have debt, like as in, let's say this house here. Let's say you own it, right? And you owe a certain amount of money on it, that's left over for the value of the house. That's good debt to have because you can rent this place out to someone else and have them cover the fee for you. And that's how you become a property manager and have real estate. So that's a good type of debt to have too. So this is stuff that like as kids, that we would have definitely benefited from. I know I would have. Being able to know how to deal with my finances, you know what I mean? Because it's not taught.
but just think, if we was in school then, we wouldn't have given a fuck about that shit. Look how we were about classes.
Well,
that's
it's
there
money
now.
though. It teaches you how to make money for
We
yourself.
weren't thinking about that shit.
You
We
know
were in
what I
high
mean?
school. I mean, some of us were.
I was
but-
always like when I was 15 and like when I first shot, I was always
So
chasing.
you ain't go
There's
to
a
class?
Jay-Z, just some Jay-Z lyrics. I was just looking for him, but just some Jay-Z lyrics that kind of say that. No, he was like, he said, oh, I think he said, what you know what's more important than throwing money in the strip club? Credit. Oh, that's a bar. Nigga, Jay-Z's my nigga, bro. But anyway,
It's just finances and like
finance is big, bro.
and
Money is
business management. You know what I mean?
money's
Like,
big, bro. Money's big.
It definitely is.
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like if I'm finna purchase something or if I'm finna spend money on anything, my first thought is like, can I buy this twice or can I buy this 3 times?
Can I do it again, right?
Yeah, exactly. Can I do it again? Like, if you want a pair of fucking $250 sneakers, you should be thinking like, man, I really want these. Let me spend my last $250. No, stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? Think, can you buy it twice? If you can buy it twice, then go ahead and get that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You might fuck off the other $250, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You know that you could have did that twice. So, but anyway, moving on, guys. America's open. Have anybody been out? Has anybody been out? Restaurant,
Yeah, I
bar.
went to TGI Friday yesterday.
Why would you choose TGA?
It wasn't my choice, but that's where I went yesterday.
TGA. I can't even say it. I mean, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's like the McDonald's or the
I feel it.
steakhouse.
I definitely agree.
Shit.
I definitely agree with you. It's okay. That's exactly what I told Marissa. That's
So,
all right.
you just had to make McDonald's or steakhouse.
Yep, he's not lying.
I ain't lying. You don't know what I mean? What's the best steakhouse you been to?
that sounds like a pretty fair.
Yep, that is.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
It's about you hit that bitch right on the nose.
Yes, sir.
Applebee's, fuck it.
Get
Applebee's.
the fuck out of here.
That's the best steakhouse you been
That's
to?
like White Castle.
You ain't never been to a steakhouse
I gotta
thing.
take him. I gotta.
He's never been to
We
one.
gotta take man. You see how little he is. He
This-
probably
yeah,
has never been
you
to a
know what I'm saying?
steakhouse, nigga.
You right.
We talking about Tevin. Where Tevin at?
That was just what I was at.
You know what I'm saying? He throw them future lyrics out.
You are right.
Said jumbo shrimp.
This motherfucker said
Straight out the lake,
They still
Applebee's.
got Applebee's, man?
We gotta take him, like,
Yeah.
take your ass down the street. Do you know we live in Shopper?
Man,
I want to go to that Texas Brazil one. What the
Texas
fuck?
Day
I
Brazil.
wanna go
Or do
there.
you want to go to the Brazilian Express? It's two
I've never
different ones.
been.
Okay,
I've
so-
never even heard of that one.
Jessica in the background, what's up?
Right, don't talk about
No, fuck her. She said, I'm on it.
She like, where the food at?
She said, don't talk about
What's
food.
Brazilian Express?
Brazilian
It's
Express.
knocked off of,
Yeah, it's like a drive-through of the fucking.
oh, a
You know what I'm
drive.
saying?
Is
It's not
it
a
legit?
drive-through, not
Is it-
real.
is it legit,
It's like the express version of the Brazilian steakhouse.
Is it legit
But
though?
I mean, I saw
it's cracking.
Texas
And it's cheap.
I definitely take.
It
I'll
tastes good.
take
It's
her.
great.
They need to go
Yeah.
Any Brazilian, like, you go out to the Brazilian steakhouse, bro, you are about to be like,
Yeah.
it's
They
like,
got $16 lunches
it's
up
like
there.
3
They
fat
got, like,
asses in front of your
$25
face. You're like,
really good price.
I gotta go. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, you funny as hell.
I like
Yeah, no,
Longhorn.
yeah,
You never had
definitely
Longhorn?
check that out.
You never had Outback. This
You ain't
one-
had Outback? Nigga, we can order Outback, nigga.
This dude.
Nigga, pull out Uber Eats real quick. That's another thing that's changed. Big thing we want to talk about.
Everything's online.
A lot of that shit changed.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, little man.
Excuse me, sir. I was reading
Face
something.
ass.
No,
You
no,
wanna check me out?
I'm not gonna.
Who watched it?
Excuse me.
You nigga put a whole fit on. Where you gonna go?
Yeah, LJ balling on the channel. Look at
Right. Where you gonna go?
He had to cut a watch out a little bit.
Good old.
Anyway, that's another thing that's changed. Everything, literally everything, can be delivered at this point.
Everything.
Everything. Curbside pickup. Like if you don't want to get out your car,
all on the phones,
right?
right?
Your phone too.
That's how everybody gets fast. That's what they're trying to do.
I don't understand how niggas lose their phones.
That's what they're doing though with this shit.
Your whole life.
Y'all ever seen the movie WALL-E? That's what it's going to be like.
Yep.
That was fat
And
as
it-
hell.
Everybody finna be fat as hell because you don't even gotta
They
do nothing
picking
no
a
more.
walk.
No, yeah,
You don't gotta do
seriously.
shit no
Motherfuckers
more.
be working out.
Who?
You?
Damn. Okay.
That's
hold
what I'm
on.
saying.
Motherfuckers work out. What people? It be motherfuckers at the
That
gym.
you know. That you know.
I know a lot of people.
We got no
What
friends.
you mean who?
Us.
Oh, the niggas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody around here.
Nobody.
Uncle Rucker.
Nobody y'all know.
Nobody. I'm finna get to it though.
I know
I'm
people
about to
that's
start.
addicted to
Yeah,
this
but
shit.
see, I ain't
You've been
trying-
saying this shit for a year.
You know, like,
I ain't trying to be out of the gym.
Background
Like,
noise. Handle
not,
that,
not with
JJ.
not with everything, like, you know, everything opening back
crazy.
up. I'm kind of scared because, you know, I got kids too. I got a wife and kids, so it's like I got to be really careful with my kids because they're sensitive.
Mhm.
So if they go outside and they can actually catch them, because their immune system being inside all these months, you know,
Uh-huh.
COVID, like they got to rebuild their immune system. You know what I mean? Because they can get sick easily. So
I'm
it's like if
still
I take
nervous
them
about
out, it's
I've been outside all
I gotta be
day.
careful. You know what I mean?
I got 2 kids as well.
Oh, okay.
But they the cousins and their mom is real active.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
with her sister and her
Yeah.
child and you know their friends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
think they're
yeah.
good. But I mean, yeah, you gotta be cool.
Yeah.
Ease into that, I say. They just recently went back to daycare, so America's open.
Yeah, same.
Daycare just opened back up.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
My nephew and my niece are in shit. Yep.
so that's different.
They're opening movie theaters too.
Shit, you
They're
could
doing outside movies, like in Elgin,
Yeah,
they're doing
nigga.
outside.
outside movie
Nigga,
theater.
yeah.
So
what?
drive-through movie theater.
Yeah.
They just did on Friday. They did E.T. and Jurassic Park.
Yeah, outside. How they do that?
And then in the side, so basically they get
At Marcus?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So on
Yeah,
the right
what you have
side
to
by
do
the.
is you have to go online, reserve your ticket, print them out, and then go over there, and then they'll scan everything for you.
Okay. I think I seen something else.
They did it always. They've been doing it.
Oh.
They're doing it outside?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
Yeah,
drive-through. You ain't. Who,
It's like a
have
drive.
you ever been through to a drive-in movie?
Yeah,
Anybody?
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Drive-in.
There's
Raise
that.
your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. Steakhouse.
What happened?
Drive-in movie
Oh
theater.
my god.
What else?
How old are you? You gotta be 17.
Have you ever had a
Talking
balloon?
about Applebee's is your favorite and you never been to a fucking steakhouse, bro.
Yeah, my mom felt nice tonight. Bro, fuck.
Oh man.
The church is outside.
Church.
Yes, you just pull up in the parking lot and they got a stage.
No,
Get the
seriously.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Church and
I
Alexandria.
don't know.
Where?
Dude, just go. Just wake up on a Sunday, bro.
On Randall and Long Island.
JJ.
There's a church out there that you drive in where you stay in your car but just listen to the service
Yeah, you
outside.
listen to us. They outside. They,
outside.
the whole band on stage and shit.
Yeah, they
Look,
outside.
JJ gonna be driving by like, fuck yeah. Yo,
Go
going
your
to hell.
stupid ass inside.
Yo, going to hell. Yo, ass going to hell.
Throw some rocks at the ass. Go inside.
guy with the first decision.
You're like, I'm an idiot.
That's why he's drinking red wine. Let's say it right.
I'm a
Say
classic.
that 5
nigga.
times fast. Red wine, red wine, red wine, red wine.
That's how I be.
I'm a class.
But that's the only ones on the highest that
It's
feel
okay.
believe it's still.
Tomorrow.
I got thought
The
one.
background killing it.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm stuck.
Gotta handle that.
it's in my house, bro.
I know, but this is
I'm
pick the
putting
spot.
10 grand in
Pick the
the
spot.
Now you
Turn it down.
And they don't have
That's all you gotta do. Like, I suggest you don't hit it on the side. Like, you hit it with
Right,
the
we used to
gun.
call it Dutchess back in the
Shut up.
day, and we used to grab
I mean, we
them
basically
from
almost
the,
halfway anyway.
Hey, we finna flip his chair, bro.
I'm gonna whoop his ass.
It's okay.
First of all,
The
y'all both-
first one.
y'all both can't fight.
No, don't close it. There
So
you go.
both
Right
of us
there.
can't fight. Did he just say that?
No, that's a cigar.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
Next podcast boxing match.
He is 17, dude.
Next podcast,
He
we're
is
gonna actually
17.
make
Hey,
a
cause
whole
real niggas got
fucking
drinks in their
video.
hands. Fuck you talking about?
Right.
He is 17. Here, cheers to that motherfucker.
Oh, drink my
The
dad.
real niggas got, he even got water, you know what I'm saying?
H2O, I gotta be healthy. You know what I
Just
mean?
keep it moving, bro. You look like you just came from a marathon too with that windbreak on.
A blackjack?
But
Next one, we definitely gonna make a full
so
video.
what? Anybody got summer plans? Summer plans? With America be back open, we can travel.
Yeah, I'm finna go skydiving,
And it's
bro.
like probably the size of
Yeah. When you finna go skydiving. You gotta plan that shit
I
out.
know. I'm trying to find out how big can the group be.
You gotta get a
It could be as big as you want.
Yeah?
As big as you want. 10, 15 people.
Okay, man.
Or you
Yeah,
and some,
yeah,
you and
for
one other
She's
person.
not gonna go. I know that scary ass ain't gonna jump.
Marissa,
Yeah, man.
you ain't going skydiving?
Hell yeah, they can do some way. I'm going skydiving.
Yeah? Yeah?
Right now, I'm a guy.
I'm the same way, cuz. I'm scared as
Try to
fuck.
go
Nah,
skydiving?
for real, they say you gotta be a certain
I'm
weight to go
good.
skydiving.
No, you
Good.
know.
Enough that I'm trying to tell you, look it up. There's a weight limit to go skydiving.
No
I'm sure.
way.
Why?
There's weight limits to get on fucking roller coasters. What you mean? Why? It becomes dangerous.
I
But it's different though. You
Not
just
bad.
gotta-
Nigga,
That is true. That is true.
The heavier you are, the faster you
That
fall.
makes
Right.
sense.
Do you know what gravity is?
Somebody's on your back trying to
Talking
pull
about what subject in school when they take out, they don't think about gravity. Come on, let's think about. You know what physics?
When that
Come on, physics.
Definitely the weight
Are
limit.
you
Yeah.
still trying to
Yeah,
pull
right,
it
right.
right?
Shit.
That's
That's just bad luck. That's just bad luck right there.
Yeah, that's definitely happening.
I can see that. I
That's
can see
definitely
that.
happening.
Very
I'm
well.
trying to go
Okay,
skydiving.
go grab my keys, babe.
I'm going scuba diving.
She's trying to go skydiving.
That was from the start.
I'm not getting in no water with no fucking sharks.
We got some more guests, right?
Down the street.
We got a lot more guests.
We got a lot of guests that's getting loud in the background.
Nine
Oh,
guests.
sorry, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Baby Patron,
We got like
baby
9
Peyton,
guests.
Gary Payton. Anyway, Tracy Morgan. That nigga was cold. What is you talking about? That's only fucking.
OG out here.
You ain't never had a McGrady jersey? That shit was on sale when I was young.
T-Mac was alright, bro.
He was alright.
When he was with Yao Ming,
I'm just kidding, bro.
when he was with Yao Ming, they were fire.
When he was in Orlando, he was fucking ridiculous.
I mean, yes,
He was
of course,
fucking
but,
ridiculous.
Like when you have a teammate like Yao Ming who feel like you just mend with, bro. Like they had so much success there. They know
No ring.
it's like
No
Kobe
ring.
and Pau Gasol.
No, it's not. Kobe
Wow.
got a ring with
You know what I
Powell.
mean?
Kobe got a ring with Powell.
Well, I know, but it's Kobe.
T-Mac didn't get no
That's
ring.
why it's Kobe.
It's comparable.
He didn't
You
get
know
no
what I
ring
mean?
with
Kobe.
Powell.
Like you can't
R.I.P.
compare
LeBron
T-Mac to
James.
Kobe. Yeah, it's the recipe. So you can't compare the difference. Kobe worked day and night, did not sleep until he became what he wanted every day. T-Mac and everybody
Like
else
Tracy
did not do
McGrady
that.
sound like he was on the
T-Mac
block.
did do that. T-Mac was supposed to be better than Kobe. T-Mac was supposed to be better than Kobe.
He sounded like a nigga that was on the block on Friday.
Like, look at
That
Vince
nigga got
Carter.
injured, bro.
Look at Vince Carter.
But
One- he
T-Mac
had
for
one of
real
the
got
most
injured, bro. Like Timmy
verticals
Hardaway.
in
Them
the
niggas
league
supposed to
ever.
be roll. They got
And
hurt.
no ring.
Brandon Roy. That nigga retired at 27 years old, bro.
I'm finna.
He was supposed to be a
I'm
fucking
finna
beast.
My gears are grinding. Most of the people talking on the podcast at one time.
It's okay, bro.
No, it's not, because this nigga's phone's finna die.
Lunch meat from the.
So might as well stop the video while we lose it.
That is true. Before we lose it.
How you not gonna lose it? Where your phone die?
Right, if it dies.
What battery is it at?
It's like
Less than
under 10.
10%.
Oh
Yeah, you need to turn that bitch off.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna get off the YouTube, man.
Off YouTube, man.
We're
Go
gonna
ahead
get
and
our
post
next
this
video.
Bro, you know what you do?
Carter, can you stop that, please?
Get you a GoPro.